Alright, guys. Here we are again with the Postseason Predictions 2020. Thanks to Nuri Diaz, who reminded me on a comment yesterday. So, yeah, I know I am late to do this, but when I'm recording this, it's not quite too late. But when I upload this, by the time you guys are watching this, the games are already happening. So, yeah. This is on MLB.com. I'm going to try not to make this video too long, because I noticed the past couple of years, whenever I do a postseason prediction video, it's kind of long. But maybe this video might be kind of long anyway, because the playoff format is completely different. Look at this. We got round 1, round 2, round 3, and the final. So look, there is 16 teams total, 8 from each league. So they do it by brackets. So look, number 1's playing number 8, number 4 is playing number 5, number 3 is playing number 6, and number 2 is playing number 7. Same thing for the other league. So, I have to keep scrolling up and down because I don't want to make the screen smaller. So we got Tampa Bay versus Toronto. Tampa's the best team. They're 40-20. So yeah, it's a 60-game season that just happened or just ended. Cleveland Indians is playing the New York Yankees, so this is going to be a pretty good matchup. Minnesota Twins is playing the Houston Astros. They were in the World Series last year. Oakland Athletics playing the Chicago White Sox. This is going to be I think this is going to be a good one. For the National League, we got, of course, the Los Angeles Dodgers, the best team, 43-17. They're going to play the Milwaukee Brewers. The San Diego Padres. How about those Padres? 37-23. That's pretty good. Playing the St. Louis Cardinals. Chicago Cubs playing the Miami Marlins. First time in a long time the Miami Marlins are in the playoffs, and they're not in last place in their division. And we got the Atlanta Braves taking on the Cincinnati Reds. Interesting. So we got 4 teams, I think, in the National League Central in the playoffs, except for the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Pittsburgh Pirates, man, they're like the worst team. I can't believe it. They're actually a lot worse than the Detroit Tigers. So, yeah. So as you can see, they're doing it like NHL and NBA, right? 16 teams in it. And the first round is actually going to be a best of 3. And then, of course, the ALDS is always a best of 5, and Division Series is always a best of 5. Then the semifinals is a best of 7, and the World Series. So, later in this video, if you can watch the whole thing, I'm actually going to premiere this video. So when you're watching this, it's already been premiering. I'm going to show you the old playoff format, like last year, right? Where there's only 10 teams total. 5 from each league, and 1 team has like the bye, I think, or no, there's only 1 wild card game, and it's not a best of 3, it's only 1 game, so if you lose, you're out of it. That's how crazy last year playoffs and before is really good. So I'm going to show you that later, but I have to fill this in right now before it's too late. So here we go. Tampa Bay Rays versus Toronto Blue Jays. They're both in the same division, but Tampa is on a roll right now. I'm going to go with them. And since this is a best of 3, I'm going to say my prediction for that. Tampa's going to win 2 straight. So they're going to win 2 straight. And I did know that the games are starting today. That's why I'm kind of late to do this. I apologize. And I'm so busy, guys. School is taking over my life. Yep. So I want to apologize for not uploading a video in a month. I can't believe it's been a month. I haven't done that in a while. but I have to do this video. Cleveland Indians and the New York Yankees. This is going to be really good. I think this will be good. The Yankees are actually on a roll at the beginning of the season, and then all of a sudden they were on a losing streak. But now I think they're getting back. But I think this will come down to the third game. I'm going to pick the Cleveland Indians. Next, we got the Minnesota Twins and the Houston Astros. Now, Houston are not quite the same as they were last year. Actually, no, they're not the same at all. But they're actually in the playoffs. Unfortunately, they're not ready because they got some injuries. Minnesota is on a roll, so I'm going to go with Minnesota in 2 games. They're going to win both games. Now, here's another good one. Oakland Athletics and the Chicago White Sox. Man, that's going to be good. That's going to come down to the last game, I think. The White Sox are good, but I don't know. The Oakland Athletics seems like they're the better team. But yeah, you got 3 teams in the American League Central that are on a roll. Pretty insane, right? Like, Chicago White Sox were actually in first place for quite a bit. Then the Minnesota Twins took over. That's why they got the higher seeding. I'm gonna go with the Oakland Athletics in 3 games. Now down to the National League. Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Milwaukee Brewers. I'm pretty sure you all know what most people are picking. LA's gonna win big. I can't see them losing already. They're going to win 2 games. Yeah, just like that. The Padres and the Cardinals, that will be pretty interesting. But, St. Louis, they can win. And last year, I picked them to beat Atlanta in the division series, and I got that right. But this time, they're going to lose. I'm going to pick San Diego in 3 games, though. I'm going to pick them in 3 games. So, yeah, they're going to win 3 games. Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins. Oh, boy. Miami is in it. I think since, 2005, 2004? I think the year that they won it. Do you remember when Miami defeated Chicago in the NLCS? All because of that fan interference. He ruined the game. But since there's going to be no fans, unfortunately, I'm going to say this is going to come down to 3 games as well. This will come down to 3 games. Chicago just seems like they're the better team. Even though they were kind of on a losing streak, but they're going to get back in business. I'm going to pick them. And the Atlanta Braves and the Cincinnati Reds. Atlanta, they can't screw up. Not the Atlanta Falcons. I'm talking about the baseball team. They're going to win in 2 games. So, yeah, this is what I have, guys. I pretty much pick all the best teams, unfortunately. But hey, when I show you the old playoff format, the bracket, I actually created it. I'm going to show you it after this. It will be different because there's going to be teams that are not in it, right? So the ALDS, we got Tampa Bay versus Cleveland Indians. So now it's going to be a best of 5. Best of 5. Tampa is on a roll. And speaking of Tampa, congratulations to the Tampa Bay Lightning in the hockey, National Hockey League. They just won it yesterday. This could be the year of Tampa in sports. Tampa Bay can win the whole thing. What if the Tampa Bay Buccaneers win the Super Bowl because they got Tom Brady? The Buccaneers are not going to be bad with Tom Brady, but they may not be the best. But they'll be in the playoffs. You know what? I'm doing this for my cousin because he's a Tampa Bay fan. I'm going to go with Tampa Bay in 3 games. So they're gonna win all of it. So they're gonna win 3 straight games. And now we've got the Minnesota Twins and the Oakland Athletics. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be interesting. Look at that. They're the same record, right? This will come down to the 5th game, I think. I think Oakland's the better team. I think they are. I think Oakland might be the better team because they're seeded number 2. I'm gonna go with the upset. Actually, I don't think that is an upset. Go with Minnesota. Now, the National League. We got the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. So here we go, a division game. Division rival. Division rival. Golly, San Diego, they're a lot better than I thought. I can't believe it. They're pretty good. Even though they're 6 games behind, but that's still a pretty good record. But look, they have a better record than the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves, but they're ranked number 4. Unfortunately, this Los Angeles Dodgers team is so good. Look at the roster. Look at the pitching. They're going to win in 3 games. So it's going to be a sweep. So they're going to be in the National League Championship Series again. Now, this one's going to be good. This one's going to be good, I think. Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves in the National League Division Series. I don't remember when was the last time Atlanta was in the NLCS. They could have been in it last year. If Johnny Talk Sports is watching this, I'm pretty sure he's an Atlanta fan. So, this will come down to Game 5. This will come down to Game 5. Sorry, Johnny Talk Sports. We're kind of used to seeing Atlanta choking. We'll go with Chicago. So, this is what I got in the Final 4. Number 1 against number 3 and number 1 against number 3. So we got Tampa versus Minnesota and LA versus Chicago. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, my Google's not responding, so bear with me. All right, I'm back. When was the last time Minnesota was in the ALCS? I have no clue. No clue. They were in it last year, but they played the Yankees. They were in it the year before, but they played the Yankees. Right? That's why, I didn't want to pick New York to win because they'll play Minnesota again. So, I think, you know what? I'm usually wrong because I actually did watch my postseason prediction videos from the past couple of years. 2016, 2017, 2018, and last year. And I did pretty bad. But I think this year I'm going to get more right just because there's more games. I think now Minnesota, they may not be in the ALCS. It could be Oakland. Might be Oakland. Or it could be the Yankees. Who knows? So here we are, best of 7. This is the best of 7. I think Tampa is the better team. I think this will come down to game 5. Tampa's gonna win this 4-1. Yeah, that's how good this Tampa team is. So guys, Tampa's in the World Series. I think they were in it like 10 years ago or something like that. Here we are. Now, this is going to be good. Los Angeles and Chicago. They actually met each other a few times in the NLCS. 2016, Chicago won. 2017, LA won. Here they are again. Here they are again. Will LA choke? Maybe. Maybe not. But, they got these talented players. They don't have any injuries. Mookie Betts is on this team. Remember that. Some people forget that he think he's not in Boston. Why do you think Boston's so bad? Because they got rid of Mookie, right? However, I think this might come down to game 6 or 7. I'm going to pick LA. I know I did pick them last year in the World Series. I just can't see them choke again. So here we are, guys. The World Series is Tampa and LA. I think a lot of people are picking Tampa versus LA. Right? Like who would pick Toronto and Milwaukee or something like that? Or Houston and St. Louis. I don't know. What if somehow that's the World Series? But, last year, who would have thought the Nationals would win the whole thing? Nobody. We were so used to them choking. But they managed to pull it off. But I think this is the matchup that everyone wants to see. Look at this. You got 40-20 versus a 43-17 team. This will come down to Game 7, I hope. I hope it does come down to Game 7. I kind of like these two teams. My cousin is a fan of Tampa. I wanted LA to win in 2018 when they played Boston because I don't like Boston. Nuri Diaz, do you want LA to win? I know you're a San Francisco Giants fan, but I know a lot of Giants fans don't like the Dodgers because that's a big rival. I don't know. Oh, man, this is tough. I know anything can happen in the postseason. This will come down to Game 7. It will. But if Tampa or LA wins, I'll be happy. But it would be kind of cool if Tampa wins it because the Lightning just won the hockey game, the Stanley Cup Finals. But it would be maybe more cool if LA wins it because they haven't won it in a long time. So that's why I'm going to pick LA in 7 games. Watch my picks be terrible. My picks might be terrible. So this is it. I got LA winning the World Series in Game 7. But you know what? I might be wrong. It could be Minnesota and Chicago, Yeah. So this is what I got. Let me know what you guys thought of my predictions. Let me know if you did a prediction video. And if you did, you can send me the link in the comments and I will watch it. Maybe we'll have the same picks. Now, there's a difference between who do you think's going to win and who do you want to win. Right? Like, I want Houston to win, but I'm not going to pick them because Minnesota is a lot better than them. So that's why I pick Minnesota. See? So, like, sometimes you hope you get them wrong, or sometimes you hope you're doing it right. I'm doing this for fun. Like, I don't care if I get them right or wrong. Well, actually, I would be happy if I get them all right. Like, it would be awesome if Miami wins and Cincinnati, I think the best matchup in the wild card or the first round will be this one, Oakland and the Chicago White Sox. This will be the matchup of the round 1. This will be the one. Round 2, well, it depends. I think the best one will be Minnesota and Oakland. The American League is tough, guys. It is. Oh, actually, maybe this one too. Chicago and Atlanta. And then LA and Chicago. This will be the better matchup. All right, y'all. And now I'm going to show you the old playoff format. So bear with me. I know this video is almost 20 minutes, but I'm going to try not to make this video longer than 25 minutes because I don't want to split these video into 2 parts. So here we go. Okay, guys, this is the old format for the playoffs. This is what the old format should look like if it was for this year. This is what it would look like. So I made this on Paint. It's actually called Paint 3D. This is actually a new version of Paint, and it's actually just as good as the original one. So yeah, I made the bracket. It was actually not that bad because I actually done this before. It's just been a long time. So basically I did the bracket. See, I put the shapes, and then I draw the numbers, and I wrote down what it is, and I put the logos on each one. So this is what the bracket should look like. Alright, so this is what the standings look like. So 8 teams for each league, but in the old playoff format it is 5. So you have the 3 division winners and the 2 wildcard teams. So that's why the Chicago White Sox and the Cleveland Indians are the 2 wild cards for the old playoff format. So the Yankees wouldn't be in the playoffs. Houston and Toronto. On the National League, the wild card, it was actually tough. I put Miami just because they haven't been in it in a long time, and they would be playing the San Diego Padres. So yeah, like St. Louis won't be in it, Cincinnati won't be in it, and Milwaukee won't be in it. So yeah, if we go back here, so we got Cleveland versus Chicago White Sox in the American League wild card game, number 5 against number 4. The only problem is that they both have the exact same record, so I don't know if the game would be at Chicago or at Cleveland. I put the game would be at Chicago because I guess according to Google, they're actually ahead of Cleveland. And I guess they were leading the American League Central. So another close one is Oakland would be playing the Minnesota Twins, but they have the same record. So who would have home field advantage? I don't know. It would have, either way, it wouldn't really matter. Actually, was this on the, Oakland and Minnesota would be playing in the ALDS anyway, that I pick in the new bracket. Let's see here. In the National League side, we got Miami playing San Diego and Chicago playing Atlanta. That's what I got. Chicago playing Atlanta in the NLDS. And yeah, the thing is Atlanta has the better record than Chicago. That's why they have better home field advantage. So this is what it would look like. So I'm going to do my predictions on here as well, which will probably be mostly the same. So Cleveland versus Chicago. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw on the logo. Can I do that on here? I don't know if I can. Yep, yeah I can. Now I can. So bear with me for a second here. Here we go. So remember, the old playoff format, the wild card games are just one game. It's not a best of 3 like the new one. Alright, copy. Hopefully it copied it. And is this the paste button? Yep. Paste. Did it paste it? Yes, it did. Alright. So I have Chicago winning it. So they will be playing the Tampa Bay Rays in the ALDS. And over here, Miami and San Diego. I don't think that was... I'm pretty sure that wasn't in on here. Miami played Chicago. Yeah. You know what? I'm just going to do something pretty crazy. I'll pick Miami. Just because why not? Because sometimes there's some upsets. There might be more upsets this year, but at the same time, there may not be. You think there will be more upsets this year, but there may not be. But you know what? Why not pick Miami? I'm pretty sure they wouldn't beat San Diego, but I'm just picking them just because. Okay, why can't I drag it? It won't let me. Wow. Okay. Hello. It won't do it for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it doesn't want me to pick Miami. Here we go. Does that work? Oh, what the heck happened? There. I'm gonna be nice to Miami fans. Copy, paste. Did it work? Yes, it did. Alright, so I got Miami playing LA. So this is what the ALDS would look like. Or a National League Division Series and the American League Division Series. So White Sox and the Rays. That would be pretty interesting matchup. But I'm going to go with Tampa in 4 games, actually. Not 3, 4. Oh, wait. I forgot to copy and paste it. I know this doesn't really matter much, but I kind of like the old playoff format. Pretty interesting. Oakland and Minnesota. Now, I did pick Minnesota. I did pick Minnesota over Oakland on the new playoff format. But you know what? Why not have 2 different predictions? Why not? So, like, this is the first time ever I'm doing 2 different predictions in 2 different playoff formats. So this time I have Oakland beating Minnesota because earlier I said this will come down to the 5th game, and I think it will. Miami and LA, yeah, I'm sorry. There's no way Miami's going to beat LA. That's going to be a sweep for sure. Copy. Paste. Oh, whoa. Did I hit delete? I must have hit delete by accident. There. Chicago and Atlanta. You know what? Let's pick Atlanta this time. But that will come down to 5 games. Copy, paste. What the? Did it work? Oh, yeah, it did. See, I'm doing like 2 different predictions, but I'm picking different teams because like some of these games are close, like the Oakland and Minnesota one, the Chicago and Atlanta one. So this is what I have in the old format prediction: Tampa and Oakland, LA and Atlanta. On the new one, I have Tampa and Minnesota in the ALCS and LA and Chicago in the NLCS. So the only difference is Oakland and Atlanta's in it. The same Tampa and LA are in it. Oakland and Tampa. That's going to be an interesting matchup. I think that will come down to 6 games. Yeah, I'm going to pick Tampa. Just because I'm a Houston fan, you know, you don't really want to pick your division rival. Actually, Oakland is not really their division rival, Houston. Actually, remember that brawl that they just had? That was pretty insane. Yes, it was. Pretty insane. I gotta shrink the logos right here. Alright, LA and Atlanta. This will come down. I'm sorry, I think LA's just so good. I think they're gonna win in 5 games. Copy. Paste. Okay, that wasn't that bad. So yeah, just like the new playoff format, got Tampa and LA. But I pick LA in the new playoff format. So you know what? I'm going to be nice. I'm going to be even. I'm going to even the odds here. We all know. I think this is what everyone wants to see. Everyone wants to see Tampa and LA. They're just the 2 best teams. But you know what? It's always not the 2 best teams in the World Series, you know? Sometimes the best team in the American League or National League will get eliminated in the division round or semifinal round. So, yeah. So, I got Tampa winning. I think it'll come down to Game 7. I can't see one team winning in 4 or 5 games, right? So, one more time. I'm sorry that this video is long. I kind of knew this video would be kind of long to begin with because there's, more teams in this playoff format. Question of the day, do you guys like the new playoff format? I don't mind it this year because this year is so different. We only had 60 games, a 60-game season, so they're trying to shake things up. The only thing I don't like what they did is the extra inning rule where there's like a man on second. Hopefully they got rid of that in the postseason, but if they still have that rule, that's kind of stupid. It would be awesome if you get like an 18-inning game, like in the World Series 2 years ago. Wow, I actually stayed up all night for that game, and I'm glad I did. It was on a Friday night, so there was no school the next day. So yeah. Do you think we're going to see some upsets? I don't know. But this game could have been either or, and this one could have been either or. Same thing with this one and this one. So one more time, this is what I have. Again, by the time you're watching this, the games are already happening. I'm just really busy. And here is the old format. So yeah, I kind of want to even the odds. So that's why I picked Tampa to win in the old format, and I picked LA to win in the new format. So, yeah. But you never know. It could be Oakland and Atlanta. The battle of the A. The A's. That just came up in my mind. So, would I want to win? I would like to see Houston win. Actually, I don't really care who wins because it's a 60-game season. That just happened. It's not like they played 162 games. I don't really want the Yankees to win it. But if they win it, I won't really get upset that much just because the season is so short anyway. So, I would like to see Tampa win the whole thing, mainly for my cousin and the Tampa Bay Lightning won the hockey finals. But I would like to see LA win it as well because it's been forever. Maybe not forever, but the late 80s, I think? That's quite a long time. But the best thing, I am happy that Miami's in the playoffs. I'm happy that, San Diego is getting better. The White Sox are getting better, But, this is what the old format should look like. You got no New York Yankees. Pretty crazy. You got no St. Louis. You got no Milwaukee. But, yeah. I have the video game RBI Baseball 20 on the Nintendo Switch. I might use the old format to do the predictions. So, do you guys agree with my picks or disagree with my picks? Let me know. And let me know in the comments, who do you think is going to win the whole thing? It's either or. That's why I picked both. It's going to come down to Game 7. Hopefully it will. Would be awesome. Alright, y'all. That is it for my predictions. Sorry for not uploading much, but you guys are kind of looking forward to it. And I apologize this video was late, but by the time I'm recording this, the games have not started. But when you watch this, it's already happening. So, yep. I'm using Bandicam this time, even though you can't see the logo or the watermark, because I bought the full version. So I'm not using OBS because sometimes OBS it takes longer to record. Bandicam is more simpler. So, alright, that is it. Thanks for watching, and yeah, this is interesting. I do like the wild card as the best of 3 instead of just one game. I think that's kind of lame, right? They just only play one game. That's kind of stupid. But I do like the best of 3. I think that is the best part. The best of 3 in the new playoff format. The The thing is, the old playoff format, there's not enough teams in it. But the new one, there's like too much. Because it's like more than half. So, yeah. Yeah. This World Series, it will be pretty good. Have you noticed that the past couple of years, it's either LA or Houston in the World Series, right? Last year, Houston was in it. The year before, LA was in it. In 2017, Houston and LA are in it. I think LA is going to be in it. So, like, 2016 is the last World Series with no LA and Houston. But that could happen. All right. Sorry for the long video, and that is it. Let's enjoy the postseason.